Those protesters across the country tonight calling for action by the government at every level. And tonight, some of our elected officials sharing with News 12 what they plan to do next and how they reacted when they first heard about the leaked Supreme Court draft.
It's very heartbreaking.
I'm in a state of shock.
Terrifying and horrifying.
Elected officials still reeling tonight following the leaked draft opinion from the Supreme Court as the justices appear poised to overturn Roe v. Wade and leave it up to the states to determine abortion laws.
This is really undoing 50 years of precedent. And we are back again in a place where we are talking about women's health care and reproductive health care in a legal context.
Assembly member Carinas Reyes is not only a chairperson of the state bipartisan pro-choice legislative caucus, she's also a registered nurse. And she says elimination of reproductive health services is much more than just abortions.
This is preventative services, screening services. This is how we've catched a lot of cancers in women, whether they be cervical cancers, uterine cancers.
The Assembly member also has a bill that would create an abortion access fund for women who may not be able to afford it. Fellow Assembly member from the Bronx, Amanda Septimo, says to be on the lookout for funds like that in light of these latest developments.
To make sure that women who can't access healthcare rights in their states will be able to travel to states like New York and other places that are more friendly.
Septimo says once the initial shock of the news wore off,
now I think like many other legislators across the country, fired up and ready to do what I can here in New York to make sure that women here in New York, but also across the country, have access to the health care that they need.
Congress members Adriano Espaillat and Richie Torres are fired up as well. Both believe that the Senate should act quickly to codify the right to abortion into law and should abolish the filibuster in order to do so.
We cannot allow millions of women to be stripped of control of their own bodies, which is an essential element of one's privacy and one's equality.
I think women should determine what to do with their own body. And for men within the court to choose to tell women what to do, I think is egregious.
And Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer tweeting today that the Senate will hold a vote on legislation to codify the right to an abortion in law, adding that America will see which side every senator stands on.